All right, so she's getting to that time of year. We got some snow. It's time to see if this old girl will actually end up firing up, or do I got to put some work into it? Man, the all-wheel drive fucking doesn't work. What a joke. So as you guys can see, the sled has sat like this since last winter. So if you guys watched my video from last year, I thought I was gonna do more work. Ended up having a kid, not enough time. Kid's 1 now. He actually likes this stuff, so let's try to get this thing going. Yeah, that just comes off. I'm sick as shit. Should not be out here doing this. I got a few issues. I lost the key for the 2nd time. So on this, I actually made, I used an elevator key, and the elevator key was not a good idea because elevator keys, the switch, you have to leave it on, and then you want to take the key out so that people don't just shut the elevator off when they have the key, or you can actually walk away from it, whatever, doesn't matter. So I lost the key, it fell out while we was driving. I sound like death. This is the ignition wire. I just kind of tied these things together a little bit. I'm assuming if I plug this in, it should shut it off. I mean, it should. I don't know. Just the way I understand. So I just pulled the ignition. I'm going to look for gas. I already got it queued up. Again, this doesn't spin off because I snapped the threads inside the gas cap years ago. Yeah, we're going to need some fuel. Man, where are you guys all getting your money? That's what I don't understand. Post in the comment where you guys are getting your money, so that you guys can afford new sleds. I don't understand. So we'll give her the old college try. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. There's 9. There's 10. There's too many. Buying a cat, they said. Okay, maybe it's not enough gas to actually get it going. So I was a little buzzed up for my kid's 1st birthday, and I thought it'd be cool to start this in the summertime. And I ended up having to pull spark plugs because I didn't have the key. So maybe the plugs are fouled. I don't know. Okay, time out. This isn't happening today. I'll come back to this when I feel better. All right, guys, we're back. I'm still sick, and it's cold out. I did get a tarp for this thing. It's not very good. It already blown off once, so maybe it'll help a little bit. Leave like that. All right, let's get the top off. Okay, check the spark plugs. There's a few ways to get these clamps off. I usually just try to use these vice grips. And then you get access to the top of your engine. So looking at these cords, they look a little toasty. The wires themselves might be the issue, but I'm gonna just take the plugs out, hit a torch with it, try to get the foul plugs, or even just take a look at them. So I'm gonna do that now. Man, that's on good. Oh, there we go. There's 1. There's 2. Try to remember which wire goes where. So a 13/16 would work, or I think this 21 should work. So it's a 21. I think you guys will be able to get off. I already loosened that one. Let's see if this one comes undone. Pretty loose. How fouled that actually is. It's pretty bad. Same thing with this one. I don't know if we can get focused here. There we go. That one's pretty fouled as well. What I got to do now is these things are frozen right straight to the ground. So I got this jack, and hopefully I could just kind of jack and pop this thing up without breaking too much. Oh, there we go. Nice. I knew that was going to work. So now the old skis are freed up. All right, next thing is to start it. Let's hope those spark plugs were the only thing. Again, I don't got a lot of gas in this thing, so we'll wait and see. And again, I don't really have a way to turn it off. I rug up a switch that hopefully works. It is also -7 out. This is not good. Oh, there we go. It wants to go. Come on. She almost went. She's cold. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh no. That's okay. She wants to go. Come on, baby. She lives. She lives. Whoa. That didn't sound good. What was that? That didn't sound good at all. What the fuck? I do not like this smoking. Also, with no way to shut it off, it's kind of scary. This could go really bad. I don't know what that noise was. Clutch is sticking really bad. Holy moly, this is polluting the world. So I gotta figure out that clutch because the clutch is not disengaging. So it's not good. Clutch really won't even engage. Oh, it's engaging a little bit. Holy moly, this. Yeah, clutch is going to be an issue again. I'm scared to put this thing down. Alright, I want to see if this switch actually works. Let's hope this switch works. So it's plugged in, hopefully, when I hit this, it should shut it off. Oh, hello. That worked. Alright, okay. Alright, guys, hello. It started. It stopped with my little rug up toggle switch here. On, off, on, off. So the clutch is obviously engaging, which isn't good. But again, I tried to do a half-assed job last year of rebuilding this thing. So that's why it's kind of doing that, I'm sure. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it moving, but we're going to try. All right, guys, I got the GoPro on in case we can actually start this. So I rugged this up as well, so the switch is actually just going to be right where my old key switch used to be. So I'll make that perfect after. I'll zip tie it up there or something like that. But again, you guys seen how engaged the clutch is. And also, there's a bunch of... This stuff is actually still kind of smoking, if you guys can see that. I don't even know what this is. I feel like it's just dumping oil out of something. 2-stroke oil, I think, right there. So I'm going to grab a rag really quick. But we're going to see if it moves. And I feel a little bit better that I can shut it off if I need to. If it catches on fire or something. All right, let's try to see if this thing will move. What do you guys think? That's what you guys are here for. You guys probably just skipped to this point. I'm not 100% sure. It might not be. It might not be. Maybe that's on? Yep. Nice, that works. Tracks start moving. Alright, that's good. It doesn't move by itself. Like, there's no way this is on right either. Like, look at how janky that is. Alright. Well, let's see if it moves. If you guys see a wire, it's not my fault. I don't have this rug up very well. That ain't good. Well, it did move. You know what I'm saying? It did move. It did move far. But it did just move. I don't know. Did it just foul plug? What just happened? Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't good. What just happened, boys? Where is this? That's straight black tire right there. Oh, no. She might have blew up, boys. Hey, it did move. Hey, I told you it would move, but it immediately died. Did a spark plug blow back off? That is really strange. Is it gonna start back up? I really don't know. This could be scary. It's not seized, which is good. That ain't good. That ain't good. That ain't good. Did I foul other plugs? Seems like maybe I just fouled the plugs again. Stay tuned for what's up next, because I have no idea. But it can't be good. She might finally need some TLC. So yeah, as you guys can see, there is an excessive amount of oil. Now we got to figure out why there is an excessive amount of oil. Is it those power valves are like frozen or something? Again, this thing has never had TLC, literally nothing. So I'm assuming what happened is I fouled the plugs based on that, and then that was it, I'm guessing. So let's see if I can torch the plugs, see if it'll start. You guys think it's gonna start or not? I doubt it. A little nervous actually. Yeah, it's not gonna start. It might just be out of gas. Like, it could just be out of gas, right? I mean, there's some gas in there. Should probably check spark to see if I have that. All right, guys, so I don't got a lot of time, but I took the other pipe off. I'm going to do a compression check right now. So I looked up. When you do the full throttle, it doesn't shut off the ignition for this. So I just pulled the fuel rail connections off, so it shouldn't spit any fuel. So I'm going to pull this 5 times. I don't have my tripod right now or anything, but I'm going to pull it 5 times and see how much compression is going to be in there. All right, so I pulled it 5 times, and we're sitting at a little above 100 there. Right? So that's not bad. That's good. I mean, she's on her last legs, but that's fine. All right, so we got number 2 here. It's a little lower, but again, it's above 100. I'd say 102. So, man, she's getting to the point where she'll need a top end here soon at some point. But you know what I mean? That's still pretty good for 10,000 kilometers and a 20-year-old sled. That's not bad. So compression's not my issue. I'm assuming maybe I just fouled these plugs again, and I might just need new ones. But I mean, this was rough too. This one was in the back of my sled, so maybe this one doesn't even work. Yeah, and then maybe this one's the only one working, but they are wet, as you guys can see, so they are fouled again. And under compression, they say that sometimes that'll ruin these. So anyways, maybe I'll buy new plugs and try that. One of my big issues, which is the amount of oil that you guys see inside this exhaust. So she ain't too happy. Again, as you guys can see, maybe this is like chocked full of it too inside of there. This sled's always been, again, I never really worried about it because they smoke really bad. You guys seen it. It worked okay. It never really was that big of an issue. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna get 2 new plugs. So the clutch side, there is a gasket or a seal on the crankcase down below. They say that can go bad, and then on startup, it'll spit that oil into the actual chamber, and then you'll burn that oil and everything, and that can foul plugs really quick. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. And maybe I didn't have it warmed up enough. All right, we got some new $8 spark plugs, so I'm gonna throw these in, see if it starts. All right, so she lives again. I'm assuming it's just running super rich. Again, I got some exhaust gaskets I gotta fix, but it was just fouling plugs, and it might foul these ones again, so we'll wait and see. I'm gonna let it warm up for like 5 minutes before I even try to give it anything. We're just gonna let it warm. So I walked away and it revved super high. I don't know why. And then there's a big blue puff of smoke. So again, maybe it's just, I don't know what's happening. Obviously, I think maybe I just fouled these plugs again. I'm gonna try to start it up again, but I doubt it's actually gonna start. Okay, it did start right back up. Very strange. Very, very strange. All right, guys, I got the GoPro on my head. I don't have my mic because I'm busy. I gotta do something with my kid, but I'm gonna jack the end up and I'm gonna give it some gas before I actually try to move it. Let's see. Gotta send a video to the boys. Oh, that can't be good. She's a little tight. All right, I'm gonna try to give it a little bit of gas, see if it stalls out. I think I just gotta adjust the secondary maybe. That's moving pretty quick. That's moving pretty quick. So it's idling high right now. Yeah, as soon as I put this down, I think it's gonna bog out on itself, maybe. I don't know, it might just shoot forward. This will be good. Oh, I think we're okay. So it is still revving a little bit high. We're gonna see if it's gonna move. Stop. Let's see if the idle dies down. Nice. And it's still idling a little high. You can see the exhaust kind of come from there. So I got no brakes. It is idling a little high. As long as I don't let it idle, it'll be fine. She's mint. All right, there we go, guys. She works. I'm telling you, man, you can't kill these things. You literally can't kill them. It's crazy. So again, the Fallon plugs is probably, it's running too rich. Maybe it is the crankcase. The seals themselves are gone, but it's got 100 psi at each cylinder, and I'm gonna run those till it's 0 psi. That's the idea. Crazy.
Everybody rock with me because I'm up now. Took your girl and I'm scoring like I made the touchdown. Swerving in that Lambo, doors go up, not on the bus now. Used to want a G-Shock, now I'm walking with a bus now.